Item number SCP-1550. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. All adult SCP-1550 specimens are to be contained within a sealed 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter terrarium, simulating desert conditions under electronic surveillance and implanted with tracking devices. In event of an escape, the affected sector will be locked down until all specimens have been recaptured. SCP-1550 eggs are to be kept in an airtight packaging apart from in testing. The total population of SCP-1550 adults is not to exceed 20 at a time, with further specimens being terminated and their corpses incinerated. All testing must be approved by Level 3 staff or higher. All uncontained instances of SCP-1550 discovered must immediately be killed on site. Description: Item SCP-1550 is an apparently artificial species of unknown classification, whose larvae have the ability to undergo metamorphosis into a form which is adapted for their environment. However, despite adaptations, all specimens possess a tattoo-like set of markings on their underbelly, reading, "A Wondertainment trademark," and none will grow to over centimeters in length. Due to SCP-1550's powers of adaptation, it is unknown if the species has an original form, and if so, what it is. SCP-1550 eggs are 1 centimeter long flesh-toned ovoids, which will only hatch if exposed to air. When packaged, they are stored under airtight plastic seals, apparently for transport. Dissection of the unhatched eggs has revealed them to simply contain a biological mucoid substance containing fragmentary DNA of unknown origin. As adult SCP-1550 specimens appear to be sterile, it is unknown how the eggs are created. SCP-1550 Experiment Log. Date. Test Subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: 1 SCP-1550 egg was placed in a tank of seawater and allowed to hatch. Results: SCP-1550 specimen SCP-1550-1 has gills along its upper back and behind the eyes, flattened and broadened tails to serve as paddles for swimming, and produces specialized mucus to protect its eyes from salt damage. SCP-1550-1 has a swim bladder revealed upon dissection in its lower and notes. Skin coloration was also mottled blue, presumably to blend in with the seawater. Doctor. Date. Test Subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: 1 SCP-1550 egg was placed in a tank of water taken from a river behind site, in which SCP-1550 was stored and allowed to hatch. Results: SCP-1550 specimen SCP-1550-2 possesses large lungs and thinned body for increased streamlining. Notes: No gills? Apparently it doesn't use the same adaptations for similar circumstances. That's somewhat odd. Doctor. Date. Test Subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: 1 SCP-1550 egg was placed in a terrarium made to simulate a temperature forest ecosystem and allowed to hatch. Results: SCP-1550 specimen SCP-1550-3 has a thin layer of brown fur covering the top of its body, and a rigid snake-like underbelly, as well as enlarged tail tentacles. Notes: The ridges along SCP-1550-3's underbelly had a small oval patch of smooth skin, on which the tattoo-like markings were located. Doctor. Date. Test Subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: 1 SCP-1550 egg was placed in a terrarium made to simulate a desert ecosystem and allowed to hatch. Results: SCP-1550-4 was cold-blooded, and has a tanned coloration to camouflage it against the sand, as well as a tendency to burrow. Notes: the size was also interesting. Centimeters in length, about 1 centimeter larger than the other specimens. Dr. Date: Test subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: one SCP-1550 egg was placed in a terrarium made to simulate a standard city apartment and allowed to hatch. Results: SCP-1550-5 has leathery skin, eyes on short lumps protruding from its head in a manner somewhat like the eyes of a chameleon, and was noted for behaving in a more affectionate and active manner to researchers than other specimens of SCP-1550. Notes: study revealed that behind the jaw inside are located strands of whale-like baleen, allowing the specimen to filter out dust and crumbs from the floor. Dr. Date: Test subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: one SCP-1550 egg was placed in a vat of molten iron. Results: SCP-1550-6 egg was burst into flames and destroyed. Notes: well, what did you think would happen? Dr. Date: Test subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: one SCP-1550 egg was placed in a vacuum chamber which was then depressurized. Results: SCP-1550-7 egg exploded, coating the inside of the vacuum chamber in. Notes: it now seems obvious that SCP-1550 eggs cannot survive conditions besides those in which at least some sort of complex animal can live, so we might as well stop trying to make them do so. Dr. Date: Test subject: SCP-1550. Procedure: one SCP-1550 egg was placed in a vacuum chamber filled with seawater, which was then pressurized to 1,086 bars, or 15,750 psi. Results: SCP-1550-8 possessed a bioluminescent lure, similar to that of an anglerfish, extending from its forehead, gills similar to SCP-1550-1, and dark gray-blue coloration. Its legs were flattened and webbed into fish-like fins, and its eyes were near twice the size of those of other SCP-1550 specimens. Its teeth were sharpened and possessed ridges to cut meat, similar to those found in species of shark. Notes: this leaves the question of just what kind of child Dr. Wondertainment is trying to sell these things to that would live in conditions where a creature like that would be kept as a pet. Dr. History: SCP-1550 was brought into containment after a series of 10 cardboard packages with the stylized images of SCP-1550 specimens and the words, "Dr. Wondertainment's Custom Pets," each containing 6 SCP-1550 eggs in separate airtight compartments and short instruction leaflet was found in an exotic pets section of the pet store. Upon interrogation of store workers, it was proven that none possessed knowledge of SCP-1550. Instruction leaflet for SCP-1550, enclosed within the original packaging. Hey kids, your parents aren't letting you get a dog or a cat. Don't fret. Buy a Dr. Wondertainment custom pet. A Dr. Wondertainment's custom pet is far superior to an ordinary and boring cat or dog, due to their original Adapto Eggs packaging, a Dr. Wondertainment invention. Just leave your custom pet Adapto eggs around the house, and when they hatch, they'll fit right in. Perfect for apartments. To get your very own custom pets is easy, kids. Just put an egg in your house and break the plastic seal to give your pet some air so it can hatch. Your new pet will be perfect for where you live, wherever you live. If your new custom pet seems lonely, just add another Adapto egg and get them a new friend. Warning for parents. Please monitor your children's placement of the Adapto eggs to prevent Dr. Wondertainment is not responsible for injuries or death caused by this or any other product. Wondertainment custom pets are shipped out pre-fixed. Well, thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, and also check out some of my other readings. Well, anyways, I'm on my way to pick up my new custom pet.